Good morning, Oak and Lamb family. Can you say hi?
We have a visitor. Probably the cutest visitor
Can you
we've
say
ever
hi?
had.
Can you say hi?
Well, I wouldn't say visitor because she's here every time. Maybe guest star.
Yeah, say hi. Can you tell everyone? Can you say, what's your name? Say, Poppy. Say, Poppy.
Oh my gosh, I can't.
Say, Mama. Say, Pookie. Choo-choo.
Tooch.
Say, Poppy.
Oh my gosh, I can't.
Kippa. We're learning how to talk, guys.
Palmer's here today in the flesh.
This is Palmer.
She didn't get up till almost 9, Anna said, so she wasn't ready to take a nap.
Hers wasn't.
She's going to co-produce.
Can you say hi? Say hi. Can you blow kisses? Blow 'em kisses. Blow 'em kisses. Say, mwah.
Oh,
Mwah.
hi.
Mwah. Oh, are you going to be grumpy? Charlie hit her in the face today,
Oh, my
guys.
Lord.
It was maybe an
I didn't
accident.
see it. I heard
really
it.
don't know.
No, Charlie literally, I was like, Charlie, come here. And he walks in and I said, did you hit Palmer? Yeah, I hit her with this. And then held up the evidence. Didn't even try to deny it. Poor Palmer. She took it like a champ. She's going to have to be tough as nails around all these boys.
Are you tough? Oh, what you got? What you got? Can you say hi to everybody? Cutest guest star, Miss. Oh, Miss Cat says Palmer. Palmer. Can you say hi?
Anna's
She's
cut
got-
her a little bob.
Well, so
I
y'all
cannot
know
even
how I am.
Well, baby hair, you know.
Well, the thing is, I have no sentimental attachment to hair whatsoever.
No.
I guess just because I've done it for forever and whatever. But she's had like, what, 3 or 4 haircuts now?
yeah.
But the baby, you know how baby hair is, like the back will grow out real long
yeah.
and then the sides
They
will be
look
short.
like homeless children.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I was like, let's cut it. Okay, you want to stand up for a second? Stand up, Sissy. Stand up. So we're a little bit lazy. Anyway, I am Anna Lamb, owner and craft educator here at Oak and Lamb. Rachel Webb is behind our producing station. She is also a owner and craft educator here. And this is Palmer Lamb. And maybe she'll craft one day. I don't know.
Oh. Can't wait.
Have no idea.
Yeah. Well, that'll be up to Fallon because we already know that Fallon's going to inherit the company when we're
Right.
too old. So.
Fallon and old Palmer. Hey, are you going to be a crafter?
Yeah. And the third owner and craft educator, guys, great news. She closed on the old house today.
Yeah, so maybe she'll come back to work now.
So she's got that behind her and done. I know that all of you were saying some prayers for her for just everything to be working out. And of course, like we all knew God would do, he just worked everything out in our tremendous favor. So Becca was able to sit down at 10 o'clock today and get all that behind her. You know, hand him the key.
Did she ever find the key to the
No,
house?
I was gonna say the keys, but what do you call it? The imaginary keys to the kingdom.
Well, she was texting us all and saying, hey, does anyone have a key to the house? Because we all just use the code on the front door or a garage door opener.
Yeah.
And we're like, no.
We don't have a key. I don't have a key to either of our houses.
No, I have no idea where my
Bless.
house key is. So,
Hope we never need it.
well, I hope that like the power doesn't go out or the battery doesn't go
We're
out on the. I
screwed.
know.
We'll
We've
be
become too
breaking in.
dependent. Anyway, Papa, you want to go see Pookie? Yeah. Your mama have kisses.
Oh,
Thank
sweet
you.
Lord, I just can't.
Thank you. Yay. You go get Pookie.
Come
Go
here,
get your
honey.
ball, okay? Okay. Okay.
I can't.
Say I love. Woo, 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 woo. Go get Pookie. Go get her. Get your ball. Okay, guys. So, as you can see, I have an assortment of Christmas ornaments here. I have searched.
We can't even see all of them. There's so many on that thing. Yeah. Oh, yeah, keep going. Oh, yeah.
Right there. I've searched the internet high and low to find what I would consider to be the perfect technique for aging, distressing, flocking, whatever, Christmas ornaments. And I'm going to tell you, I have probably got all these are different. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 different methods that I mean, either in the process of trying or how to, and I really only kind of like 2 of them. How many of y'all have tried?
Sorry, I got a call. Anna's hard to please.
Do you personally like these? I mean, these haven't been done. I just have those on there.
Truly, I don't really hate any of them.
Whatever. So
that's why I said Anna's hard to
son,
please.
No stairs, baby girl. So how many of you all have tried like the baking soda method that I think Rachel, did you do it last year? I did. She did. What kind of paint did you use? Okay, so she used spray paint and baking soda, and that was it last year for the flocked kind, correct? Yes. So that is beautiful. That is super easy. But there are more methods where you use textured paint, where you use cocoa, you use, stain, and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, I just want to see how many different combinations we can do and see if there's actually that big of a difference between them. And I'm looking at them. And I mean, like, there's subtle differences, don't get me wrong, but there's it's all kind of like the same vibe. And I have taken a gold leaf paint and dry brushed over it. So, no carpet can get taken off from the stove. Oh, yeah, Kat, she hates that carpet. Okay, so what I'm going to do is kind of show you which one is which. And then I'll go through and, we'll play basketball, show you a couple of different ways to go about this. This one right here.
I'll go overhead so they can see in detail. And guys, ask all the questions as she's showing them with all these different methods. So if you wanted to do this at home, if you find one, you're like, oh, I actually love that. Anne will tell you exactly how she did it.
So this one is just, now, and I'll tell you, all these ornaments that I have were from a tree that I did, I think in Chapman's, his bedroom the first year. So these are literally just cheap plastic. I think these were from Big Lots in that big, huge thing for like $5 or $6 because it was the end of the season even. I would almost suggest if you have them going clear or going with a neutral or be prepared to do a couple coats of paint because I did this one with a black flat primer paint and then did flour over top of this. You can interchange flour and baking soda.
So this is pretty much the baking soda
Yes,
method.
this is the same one. But
probably cornstarch too, I bet you could.
Yes, I actually have seen cornstarch
any of the white
as well.
Powdery stuff.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
But I'm thinking this one was either pink. It's pink or purple that was the base. So when I went to brush the flour off, you can I don't know if you can see on the live, but it has like a pinky purple tint to it.
Yeah, I can see a little hue to it.
So I'm thinking that the clear ornament would be best if you're targeting a specific color. Now, if you're not targeting a specific color and you're just like, you know what, I want some like rustic patinaed looking ornaments, and you don't care what color they are, just use stuff from what you've got. I'm wanting to say, the year that I bought my house, I went to Goodwill and I bought a $10 tree that someone had and then started getting ornaments. I was broke. I was 20, it was 11, 12 years ago.
Yeah.
Anyway, they sell, like people take their ornaments to Goodwill and you can get like 10 of them for 10 cents or something.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So look at your Goodwill and that kind of stuff if you're wanting to do craft trials, at least. So that one is just spray paint and flour. This one is spray paint, cocoa, and gold leafing. Now,
I don't hate that one.
This one is probably my favorite so far. It kind of looks like a patinaed copper to me.
I agree. Which can be a vibe.
Yes. I mean, that is totally, totally popular.
Yeah.
And I don't know how many of you all know, but these types of ornaments sell in groups, like at our house, Anthropology, all that kind of stuff. Stupid expensive. And I didn't buy one single thing for this. This is all stuff that we just have in your craft room arsenal. So most of you all probably have that. I also wanted to try one that had some texture. But when when I got here, my spackling compound had completely dried up, the one that I brought. I didn't even look at it before I came. So I found this stone-based texture, Krylon, and I spray painted that. That is what it looks like when it's just the texture. It takes about 30 minutes for it to dry. This one is actually still wet because I just did it, but that's what it's going to look like on your first coat. And then I've not done anything except for spray paint on this, so I've not patinaed or anything yet. This is the texture that you get with just, this has 2 coats of paint over top of it. So I know it kind of has a concrete or like a stucco vibe, but I wish that I still, where did it go?
What is this one?
This is the stone coarse texture
cool.
underneath.
Cool.
And once this dries a little bit more, I'm going to do some techniques on it so that will pop a little bit more.
Yeah, it looks like a flocked Christmas tree. I love it.
Yes,
So cute.
yes. But let me see if I can find the copper one that I did. It kind of looked like a round turd to me.
Oh,
so
lovely.
I decided not to use it.
Why did you put it in the trash? All tests are welcome, Anna.
Well, now this one's all gooped up, but look how terrible that color is. Rachel.
It looks like one of those rusty ball joints on the back of trucks.
Yes, or it
That's
looks
exactly
like a Star Crunch cookie formed into, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So if you're gonna do a texture, I would be super mindful about what color you're gonna do.
That makes a difference, clearly.
Because, I mean, this was a hot mess. I also think that I didn't shake the paint good enough, so I had to make it real wet. It was a disaster. That was a trial fail. Okay, so then I tried one with regular acrylic paint, and this is it. This has acrylic paint, it has a stain, and it has gold leafing on it. Now, what I found is that the acrylic paint, and I saw so many tutorials with people using acrylic paint, but it's streaky. When you, and I'll show you in a second, when you go to paint it on, because it'll just be one that I throw away, you can still see through it. And then I can't imagine, no matter how many different coats that you would put on it, it's still going to be streaky.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm preferring spray paint over on all this. But
move the bag of ornaments. I think it's
is it
trying
focusing
to
on
take
it?
the focus. Yeah.
I'll also tell you, I used our heat gun to speed up the process on some of this. Don't put it too close for too long, guys.
Oh no!
But look,
You and your sister do that all the time.
Do you see how it's like deformed right there? Oh yeah.
Oh my Lord.
Yeah. So I was really hoping though that the stain on top of the acrylic would kind of give it. It did, and it kind of did, like just a different depth and a wet look. But I still am not in love with it. This one, oh, let's see. This one right here is this color paint. It is called True Taupe. And believe it or not, I did cocoa on this one and then did dry leafing over top of it. I don't think that the contrast of the cocoa and the dry taupe you can see on the video at all, but
I can see it almost looks like that old cracking nail polish that you used to use.
Oh my God, I forgot about
That's what it uses, that crackle.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Whether or not you can see the depth of the color of the cocoa, it definitely gave it texture under there.
I can tell. It's pretty.
So I think that if you're just wanting texture, try to do tone on tone. But if you're still wanting a depth from that cocoa, you're going to have more of a contrast
in the colors
with your paint.
That's pretty though. I like them both.
I did like this one because you know I'm a subtle girl anyway. Okay, so I have. Oh, Cece's so happy. What you got? She must have been camera shy just a second ago, guys. She's feeling herself now. Did you try thinning your acrylic? Miss Brenda, I didn't think about that. The other thing is, because you thin your acrylic with your carvings and stuff, correct?
I would assume.
But I don't know how many different coats that would take.
Oh, I see.
So that it wouldn't be real transparent.
Yeah.
If you're doing like a tone on a tone, I think that would still maybe work. Brush quality makes a difference too. Yes, now that is true. We are, I'm using, now the one that I was
sweet
using.
Lord.
No. This, this is not what I used on it. I used one of the nicer ones over there, but it was still atrocious. Brush quality, how's everyone doing today?
I wonder why we only have atrocious brushes left.
Because they don't get washed out.
Wow, that's a good.
Listen, guys, I came down here today to craft, and I cannot tell you, actually, it's just never happened. If I craft after Becca's live, I have to clean her craft up
You think I don't?
every single time.
It's not just you.
Becca does not clean up her craft table. And so I texted and said that it would be a Christmas miracle if I could just do a live without having to clean up first. And she said, send it in an email.
Which is an inside joke.
Dadgummit. Anyway, I was like, I mean, technically this text is an email. Just clean up after yourself. So what we're going to do is, I think, let me see if this one's dry enough.
I wish she would have not been camera shy because when she grins and those
Easy.
dimples
You
come
wanna come
out,
try to
I just
grin?
want to die.
Sissy girl, you want to come to Grin?
You want to go see Mama?
Come here, baby. Come here. Come here, mama. Come here.
Oh,
Dad,
Lord, it's the
mama's
dimples. I
cold.
cannot.
Come here. Come here. Come here, little toot. Oh, well, I'm not going to waste time on that. Okay, so does anyone have a preference on which one I show you or try first? Do you have, what do you want to do?
Which ones are you going to try?
I'm definitely, so I already painted this one so that it could be drying.
Okay.
And because I love the color of this. And where I had already done the cocoa and the gold leaf painting on this one, I wanted to try the stain and gold leaf on a dry one to see if it would give a good contrast of color. So let me go ahead and just start that one. That is just this Lagoon. It's a satin paint and primer Rust-Oleum that that's just one coat. But I did put it over top of an already blue ornament, so that may help a little bit too. So what I'm going to do, listen guys, look how disgustingly corroded this stain can is.
It's fine. It's fine.
This just shows, look at that.
At Maker's Gonna Learn, we accidentally bought like the gallon size instead of, see now that's even small. That's a pint. There's a pint, a quart, and a gallon. And we accidentally bought the gallon one time. We literally used it for like 10 years. You should have seen that can. It looked like motor
Like
oil.
heinous.
It was horrible. We had to like just keep it in a bunch of Walmart bags in the last couple of years.
Because it was just disgusting.
It was just horrible.
Why didn't y'all just throw it away?
We did eventually.
Well, because you know that gunk was selling to the bottom by that point anyway.
You know.
Okay, so all I'm gonna do is tip the end of, and this is a really, really coarse, like wiry brush. And then I'm gonna dab it on my paper so that I get a lot of the excess off. This is kind of like a dry brush method for stain.
I actually love these brushes for the dry brush method because they're so wiry. I got those brushes at like a 50 pack for like $3 at Harbor Freight because they're meant to be like one use, you know, like for.
Oh, all of ours are supposed
my
to be
God,
one
Anna.
use.
No, some of them were actually really nice brushes. Were R.I.P.
Okay, so you can always go back and add more. I'm also going to heat this up in a little bit. This should still create a texture. Once this dries, it should create kind of like a ridged, it's not gonna be flat. Also, if any of you all have done any, like furniture, what's the word I'm trying to go for? refinishing and that kind of stuff. I have done chalk paint on a lot of them where you make your own chalk paint with plaster of Paris and all that kind of stuff. But then you can go back with stain and make, it's like a glaze over top of it. And it kind of does that depth what is that stuff that, like the real chalk paint. Have you ever used real chalk paint?
What do you mean? What do you mean real chalk
So
paint?
like there's actually chalk paint that comes done. Like the original, was it Annie Sloan, I think was the original chalk paint. And it had this stuff that you buffed on the edges. Is Mom on the live? Because she's done
I've used chalk paint. But do you mean
like Annie Sloan comes like as a kit?
Oh no, we've just used like the pre-mixed chalky finish type paint.
No. Anyway, give me a high too. It kind of it makes it look like wood grain a little bit if you do it correctly. You'll dry brush it on.
Oh, okay.
Well, I see. I've never bought the real stuff because it's considerably more expensive. I'm gonna be intentional about rotating this.
Not burning it up.
So this is what this is reminding me of right now. Like a marbled bowling ball.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes. James had one that was black and orange, and it looked just like that.
Did you all go bowling a lot?
No, he was in a bowling league in high school.
Was he good?
He was pretty good, yeah. So he had like the bowling bag and the bowling balls, like that he purchased, not rented. Bowling shoes. Yes.
Okay, so
yeah,
Jan
he was like a bowler.
Jan also had her own bowling ball and bag.
Jan.
And Mom is not notoriously athletic, so I don't really know how that came about.
I mean, you don't really have to do much when you bowl, just to be honest, like physically.
But, I mean, there's a little bit of a learning curve there.
That's very true. Now, I love things like that. I love to bowl just to throw. I don't go for.
Why have we never been bowling?
I would love to go bowling. It's not like something. I don't go competitively. It's not like I just like to throw that ball and laugh and hang out.
Which we don't even have a bowling alley in Morristown anymore.
No,
this is starting to look like a marble.
Yes, it is. I also like Topgolf too, Anna.
I've never done it.
Because you just drive them.
Who'd you do that with?
Bailey and Jacob for Bailey's birthday
you're real
last
friends?
year. Oh my God.
Yeah, you're real friends.
There's heaters and the food is good. It's pretty fun because you just drive them. You just hit the balls. It's fun.
Okay, so all I'm going to do now, that's still a little tacky. Let me let that dry a little bit. That's a little tacky still. And it may still be tacky. I don't know.
Almer's got craft in her veins.
She's there playing with duct tape.
She's playing with a roll of duct tape. It's like a true crafter.
Bless your bones. Okay, now, let me see if this one is still tacky. No, it's not. Okay, good. So I am going to take this one. And this is just the Liquid Leaf Classic Gold stuff from Hobby Lobby. That one's clearly dried on me. Take the very, very, very tip. This stuff, if you have not used it, is super, super, super watery. Super watery. I love it though.
But the color is stunning.
Exquisite.
Literally stunning.
Yes.
How much did we pay for that?
I mean, maybe like $5.
That's not bad at all. That's gonna last forever, and it's gorgeous.
I can't even remember. It's been a while. Anyway, so I'm just putting it on the end, dabbing it, and then just very lightly going over. And now here's the thing. If it is round, I'm always going to do a top to bottom motion. I don't know why. That is totally preference. I'm never going to go side to side because then your stroke has to be considerably longer so that there's not a start and a stop spot.
Every day I learn something.
I know, you're giving me that crazy look.
No, the crazy look, because in my head at first I was like, this is just personal preference. But then it made a total sense
because
when you
I
were
had
like,
a reason.
Brush strokes.
Yeah.
That's why I said every day I learn something.
And then just continue. See, now I have not had to dip my paintbrush back into that gold leaf one single time because it just spreads that much. But look how much it picks up that texture.
It's beautiful. That's really pretty.
I actually do love this one. a lot. Like, I could put these on my Christmas tree. Except for this year, I did a really bright, crazy Christmas tree for my kids. I'll have to post pictures for y'all. Totally not in my normal wheelhouse, but it makes me really happy. Sissy, you can't eat beads? Oh, can't eat beads, Sissy? Yeah. Okay, so I'm not going to lie. That texture underneath, that one really did it for me. That's probably my favorite so far. But me and Rachel both like very plain, basic things. So everyone's probably like, oh my God, that one's so boring. Okay, now let me see if that one's still tacky. Why are you mean to me? What are you doing?
I just found it when I was over at my desk.
You want to see if my kid will even eat this?
No, she will not. She will gag.
Bless her heart, I couldn't even do that to her. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is I am going to, let me think about this. I'm going to spray paint a blue one real fast. All I'm going to do is take this purple. Actually, let me take another blue one so that it's close to the same color.
Oh, Stacy, I hope your granddaughter feels better. My niece is
I'm going to go off camera for 2 seconds.
not feeling good either. It's that time of year, you know, when the weather gets colder. And it's like my allergies are being crazy. I literally thought I was getting sick. No, I just had like a stuffy nose for a week. Then I'm fine. That's it.
Okay, so I spray painted it. It is still wet. All I'm taking is this flour, dabbing it over, just like Rachel taught you all last year with the baking soda. Exact same principle. You know what? I just had an idea though.
What?
I want to see, guys, this is trial and error. I've not done this one yet. Could end up being awful. I'm going to mix the flour and the cocoa and see what it does.
Okay. Have a good time. Get that one. Oh, wow. You need one of those teeny tiny sifters. We used to have one.
Did we?
Yeah. You know, that way it would have distributed the powder evenly in a nice little...
No, I don't want them even.
Oh, never mind then.
No, I want it clumpy looking because your patina is never going to be, like on a metal, it's never going to be even.
Oh.
And I'm really trying
I wasn't sure what look we were going for. Please excuse
yeah,
me.
sorry. Sorry.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Okay, I'm going to let this one dry for a smidge.
Looks like you're baking something horrible over there. You got flour and cocoa and... Gosh.
Nasty.
Your daughter's going to get a contact high from this.
I know, I'm
spray
already,
paint.
my head's starting to hurt. Okay, let's do, what is everyone saying? My phone keeps going off. I can't see good.
They say, oh, Crystal, you're so sweet. She says, make sure to hit the like button.
Oh, that is
Yes.
sweet.
Yes,
That's very
everyone.
sweet,
The
very
likes
sweet.
help. We actually are still running our great sale. If you want to join the yearly membership, use the code JINGLE for $45 off, grandfathered in, all the good stuff. Somewhere around 1,000 digital cut files that we've got.
Have you personally counted all
Yes,
those?
of course I have. That's why I just say over 1,000 because I know we're at least 1,000. But you know, I know you guys would like to hear like 1,500 or 1,600. I can't give you. I have no idea.
There's 1,265 of
yeah.
them.
So over 1,000. Most of them are PNGs and SVGs, and gosh, you can use them for your Cricut, your Silhouette Cameo, Brother Scan and Cut. If you want to use them for quilting, if you want to use them for woodworking, if you want to use them for just print and cut, sublimation, whatever. We dabble in all kinds of stuff. We have great trainings for you guys if you're brand new to Cricut. A lot of past videos, member-only content. So like a podcast that we had for a long time, you can go listen to all of those really fun podcasts. Some really great techniques and projects. We save some of our projects that we like the best as member-only. So some of our, like the ones that are super close to home, close to our heart, are there for members only. You can join today. Use the code JINGLE. Click the link in the description below.
I'm still just not sure how I feel about this one. Still feels like a bowling ball to me.
I don't think it would feel like a bowling ball if there was 50 of them on a tree. I think you think it's a bowling ball because you're staring at a singular one that doesn't have a cap on it that's not on a tree.
I do like the depth of color though.
Same.
And I purposefully chose this teal color because I wanted to see the contrast of it. I'm wondering like if there was a green or a red. I don't know. I mean, like, do most of y'all do traditional Christmas tree colors? What does everyone do?
Let's see.
Let's get the overall vibe.
Let's see. You shocked me. I would have put a paycheck on you not doing colorful this year, and you did. You really shocked me,
Those
Anna.
babies have ruined me.
You have shocked me.
Let me draw this one a little bit so we can get on with it. I have now put Rachel's tree up and Becca's tree.
Hey. I put it up.
Oh, I decorated Rachel's tree.
You decorated it. I did the putting up and the fluffing and the vacuuming and the collar.
Yeah. And Fallon helped me do hers.
Mine was pre-lit.
And I had to get up Saturday morning at 4 o'clock to get mine done. Because I have been at Becca's every waking hour.
Though. It's done.
Doing something.
And yours is gorgeous. You shouldn't have even put a tree up. You just move in with Becca. I mean, you might as well.
Well, so what
You're never
Wayne
going to see your
doesn't know
tree.
is that I'm going to live there one day.
Yeah.
I said, Becca, by the time that Wayne's dead and Mark's dead and we're having to live together.
Whoa. You have to put me in the mix. My husband is almost Wayne and Jason are...
Okay, so the plot
What am I
thickens
gonna
then.
do?
The plot thickens because all of us are not going to be able to climb those stairs. So we're either going to have to get one of those chair lifts.
Probably.
Which is totally fine.
Listen, Mark is the youngest out of all of our husbands. Mark will be able to give us sponge baths and make sure we're fed and diapers changed for a while. But
no, I'm counting on him being dead before all of us.
No. We need somebody.
Our kids. That's what that little booger's
I'm not
for.
counting on Charlie to do squat for me.
Your daughter-in-law
That's
will
what
do
girls,
it.
Yes. Girls take care of their mamas. Boys, throw them in nursing homes. Okay?
Okay, I'm not hating this contrast. This actually is a good, let's see now.
Crystal's doing traditional colors. Daisy is doing a burgundy red.
Okay.
Brenda said we're putting up the tree this weekend and lights on the house. The stockings are already hung. Lana, sorry.
Spell it.
Lana. That's why I said Lana or Lana. Lana. Said, I decided to go with the classic red, green, white when I found a set of ornaments this year and had all those colors in it. Pretty.
I can't decide if this just looks dirty to me or if it does look rusty. I wanted it to look like a rusty bell or something. Why did you choose not to say anything?
Why did I choose not to say anything?
Yeah, you looked at it and then...
If I have a strong opinion on something, I'll give it. You know that about me. If I don't have a strong opinion, I let it go. I don't have a strong opinion on this. I'm a pretty agreeable person.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the only reason why we get along.
Okay, so I am really not seeing much of a difference. I mean, there's a little bit. So this was the gold leaf and just the cocoa with a little bit. So you can definitely see the difference in those two.
When you stick them next to each other, that blue one looks dirty.
This one?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. It's like you have to do a little bit more so that it looks intentional.
Yeah.
So be intentional about that.
But maybe it's the blue throwing me off. Maybe if it was like a sage green or something, I would think it was better. Do you want me to see if we have a green? We do have a sage green.
Okay, let me try that. I'm feeling very vulnerable right here doing all of my trial and errors and... Found her. Okay, let's do this one. Let me see if there's a green one in there.
Rach, you were absolutely right. I'm here right now with Mom seeing about her after she gets out of the hospital. Ray, let me tell you one thing about daughters, okay? Daughters, they'll take care of you till the day that you die, okay? It's if you want to be taken care of by someone special to you, you have to have a daughter. Otherwise, it's just not going to happen. Boys are just not. They're just not wired like that. They're just not. Sometimes I will have dreams
That is a beautiful
or
color.
thoughts like through the day, and I'll like be watching a movie and I'm like, oh, I can't wait to go with my daughter to pick out her wedding dress, and I'm like, wait, whoa, 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 I don't have a daughter. I don't have a daughter. And then I had a dream because it's things that you only do with your daughters, and then I'm like, I don't have one of those. I don't have one. Not gonna happen. So, some things.
Well,
some things are sad.
You can take that one over there.
But I can have me a daughter-in-law, and
You
let me
can
just
pay
tell
for
you.
it too.
Let me just tell you, I'm gonna be the best mother-in-law. I will not be a bad mother-in-law. Okay, I'm gonna pride myself.
I want to be an awesome daughter or mother-in-law. Well, I'm going to tell you all, I hit the absolute mother load with my mother-in-law. She is so stinking thoughtful.
I literally love her.
She is. When she comes to the salon and gets her hair done, my station is right next to the front door. And she greets and talks to everyone that comes in that salon like she's the Walmart greeter. And everyone just talks about how wonderful her smile is and how sweet she is. She's retired now. She'd been in banking for 45 years or something like that. And she talks about going and being a Walmart greeter now.
She would be the cutest Walmart greeter
Oh, I know.
ever.
Could you imagine her having to chase somebody down if they've stolen something?
So, the new thing now is legally you have to let them go through the checkout and leave the store.
What?
Or else it's not stealing. It's attempted stealing. If you get them at the door and you take your stuff back, you can't really do much with them. They literally have to call the police when they know they've stolen something and just have the cops waiting outside. As soon as they walk through the threshold of the doors, then...
Is that when... That's what's going on when there's police officers parked outside?
Correct.
I had no...
Correct.
That happens a lot in Morristown.
Correct.
That's crazy.
Yes, because you can't... The employees are not allowed to reprimand them or say you're stealing or give that back or nothing. Because, number one, you can't charge them for nothing. Because it's only attempted. They didn't really do nothing.
Oh, this color combo. I think you really hit it. This looks
That's pretty.
amazing.
That's really pretty.
So, guys.
Scoot that cocoa paper over so they can really see. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Oh, yeah, there you go, Anna. That's really pretty.
It is so beautiful. So, I mean, this is the exact same method minus the gold that's on this one. I just didn't put quite as much on this one. But look how much better that looks. So I think that you're going to have to use really muted, earthy tone.
To make it look the way it's supposed to look.
Yes, you cannot use a bright colored paint on these.
Yeah, makes sense.
It does. Yes, what's it got? What is that? Oh, look at her now. Listen, I am going to gold leaf anything. If there's an opportunity to add some gold to something, I say why not? I think it makes everything look better. Okay. She is by far my favorite right now.
Well, I love her.
Beautiful. I could put an entire bowl of these on my like coffee table or something.
Is that the kind of old lady you're going to be? Is the one that has like potpourri behind the toilets and?
No, No, a bowl of these, not potpourri.
I'm just saying, might as well mix some potpourri in if you're gonna act like a grandma.
You are such a butthole.
Just take it all the way.
Look at the combination of these three together, though.
Oh my gosh! Oh, I'm dying.
Oh, hey, Mama. How are you doing over there?
That's so pretty.
So this one was the texture and gold leaf. That's it. This one is cocoa and gold leaf, and this one is cocoa and gold leaf.
Would you get a piece of that copy paper and put it behind those?
Sure,
so we're
sure,
not looking
I will.
at that yellow mess of crap behind there. Let's see now. Oh, Lord, it's gorgeous.
Now, for SHITs and giggles,
Oh,
I'm going to do a flocked one with this to see the combination. And here's
Okay.
the thing. Whoop, you can even just do groupings, like clusters of things hanging from like your door or whatever like that. If you don't want to tackle making
a ton of
5,000
these. Yeah.
different.
I tell you one thing my mom does with her tree, though, and I really love it, is she will get a zip tie.
Oh, poop.
Tie 3 together.
I have
And
seen that.
Because it looks like little bunches of berries on there.
Yes.
It's super cute. That's what she does.
Well,
on her
and
tree.
here's the thing. I am notorious for not buying expensive, I can't get that off the thing, for not buying expensive trees.
Yeah.
And so naturally, I typically have gaps, but Beck and I put so much ribbon and that kind of stuff on our trees that you
Yeah.
don't notice.
Yeah.
But if you group those in threes, it fills bigger gaps.
Yeah. That's a good little tip there. If you get spray paint on Becca's Venture, she will kill you.
Maybe she should come to work.
Anna! My God. Ray said, I love potpourri. Rach, we're of two minds. I'm not that old, but I've loved it ever since I was in my teens. Potpourri just makes me think of my late grandmother, Mama Jerry. Not in a bad way, of course, like in a sweet, nostalgic way, but there was always like an old, long, dusty basket of like years
that's
old
what I was
potpourri
getting to. Is that
sitting
it's-
behind the toilet. We're talking like pine cones and like fake flower
Yes.
petals and I'm like, oh,
years
Mama.
worth of
Years
build up.
Yes, because you can't dust something like that like she would ever dust it anyway. Yeah, in the best way.
Here's my thing. Rachel, was it you that I was talking to about? Yes. So last week, Rachel and I were talking about like our mama's homes growing up
Yes,
and her home
yes.
growing up and all that kind of stuff. And my mama was extremely poor growing up, like dirt poor. And so when she and Papa started doing well for themselves, they built this house that they lived in until they died. And she had, like, this is what is so funny. Half of the house was like formal. It had a formal dining room. It had a bedroom that the whole bathroom was massive and formal and untouched, and then it had an extra guest bedroom. Then on the other side of the house, it had a living room that we lived in, their master bedroom and bath, and the stairs to go downstairs. And the two sides were connected by a hallway, the kitchen, and the dining room.
Okay.
So it was almost like
Yeah.
two separate houses
Yeah.
connected. It was,
Yeah.
but we never used the left side that was formal. Ever.
Never.
It was like creams and pinks and blues.
uh-huh.
Okay, so Rachel and I were talking about the bathrooms, and she had the blue bathtub unit, the blue toilet, the blue sinks.
Yes.
And then she had all these like crocheted baby dolls and stuff that would go over toilet paper that sat on the back of the toilet. But I mean, I also feel like she had some potpourri in there.
Oh, I bet she did. Listen, I'm sure that was a staple. We were talking about this, the fluffy toilet seats, the cushy toilet seats. Yeah, Yeah, that was a must-have. Yeah.
So, Becca in the new
Can
house.
you see her? Do you see your daughter?
Palmer Sloan,
I'll go look for her. I just didn't know if you could see her.
come here, baby. Hi, honey. Oh, clap, clap.
Oh, she's just kidding.
Yeah, clap. Oh, bless her heart. She got excited and didn't fail. Anyway, her toilet, Becca's very, very specific about her toilet seats. And she wants like the ceramic or the hard ones that are attached with like the metal bolts and that kind of stuff. That way they're not moving around. The seats aren't plastic, all that kind of stuff.
Yes.
Well, apparently one of the toilets that was in the bathroom had to have an elongated one, and it needed to be like a bone color, and all they had was white or something like that. I have no idea. And so she was like, Wayne, you better not come home if you don't have an expensive toilet seat. So I was like, go get her one of those squishy ones that once it cracks, it starts pinching your butt cheeks when you sit down.
Yes.
Do they still make those?
I'm sure they do. The boomer babies would riot.
Oh, she's pretty.
I love me a flocked. That's like the exact ones that I made last year.
She is
Gorgeous.
pretty. Okay, so I am in love with this combination now. Look at it. How beautiful, Rachel. How beautiful. Real good.
Yes.
Yes. So lesson learned, don't use bright, gaudy colors. And I overall did not like is she eating something over there? I overall did not like what the stain did to them. Now, once again, it could wonder what it would look like on a good green. Sissy. You want to come back over here and talk to them again? Da, 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 da. Oh, being talkative.
I can't.
Anyway, I would actually 100% use these. And these actually match Becca's bedroom, her new bedroom.
They do.
100% they do. So I may need to make her something to put in a bowl.
Oh, can you? Can you throw some poopery in there? Some poopery in there?
Anyway, that is all I have for you today. Was lots of mess and trial and error, but I really have kind of liked that combination there. Let me get a baby wipe so I can get my child. Hey, Sissy, come here. You want to go talk to everybody? Okay. Come here.
It's her little clumps.
Clap, 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 clap.
Brenda said, not all boomers have puff seats. Brenda, give it time. Listen, I'm pretty sure if there was a nice one out there, I'd have a puff seat right now.
Brenda, what era or like what era age frame are the boomers? It's like, is mom a boomer?
Oh, yes.
Hi, Cece. Hi. You want to say
Boomers
hi?
were born between 1946 and 1964.
Okay, yeah, so mom's definitely a boomer.
Uh-huh.
We've never had one of those toilet seats.
Here's the thing, guys. Nothing in the world is worse than it being January. You gotta go you gotta go pee in the middle of the night, and the toilet seat is like a block of ice. Okay, that's when a puff seat could really help.
Bye. What you want? Ball? Say ball. 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 Can you show them? Oh, you can eat it. I'll go eat it.
It's her dimples,
I'll
guys,
go eat
because
it.
she's got the biggest cheeks ever. Her dimples are just...
Get her.
And I told Anna, and it's so true, but when she first got her too, you never know if she's got something in her mouth or not when she's eating, because her cheeks are so...
all the time. I'm
so
so cheesy. I'm so cheesy. Hey. I. Yes. Love. Do it. You.
Oh, God.
Oh
my
Woo.
I can't.
That's a good girl, Gigi.
I know arranged marriages are frowned upon, but I have to have her.
Ball. Let's hope she's this cute when she's 20 something.
Oh God, she's gonna be even cuter.
She's gonna be sassy.
Whew. It's okay. Charlie will just hit her again.
Right?
God.
Oh. Can you say hi? Can you say bye to everybody?
Yeah.
Say bye to everybody. Say bye bye.
Bye.
Say bye.
Bye.
Say thanks for being with us today. For real, thank you all so much for being with us today and going through all these terrible and good ornaments. It was fantastic. I hope you've learned some new technique methods that you could try. Let me know.
Yeah.
Or if y'all just want to go out and buy stuff and not worry with it.
Yeah.
But you're crafters, so I know you.
You'll see me on Tuesday. I'm making custom gibbets for all of your Crocs out there. It's gonna be so cute. So come on down if you want to see me make some custom gibbets. It's gonna be adorable. So I'll see y'all Tuesday. But have a phenomenal weekend.
Say bye.